Good evening and welcome back to The Return of the Nine. My name is Lawrence and I am playing Orion, a human pugilist who specializes in the sweet science. Also joining us tonight is Carolyn.
I'm playing Regali, the glamorous human bard.
And as well with us tonight is Hobie.
Hello, I'll be playing Frederick, the half-elf Hexblade Warlock.
And as always, rounding out the party tonight is Tom.
Hey, Thomas playing Ember, the fiery four-bowed druid.
And messing with his lights in his unusual spot from where he's usually not DMing is Dennis.
Everyone's so confused. They're used to seeing that background. They're pretty sure. What do you mean he's in the wrong place?
It's been a day.
For those of you following along, you'll notice that Dennis's background is where usually I am, and usually Orion's not backed up by nice pink walls. You see that wall? Yeah, I'm right back there. We've had to shuffle things around tonight, but that's okay. We have all come together, and we are ready to start session 15. And we left off last week. The group had made its way to the bottom of a mine. We had fought our way through some more skeletons, a few tieflings. People were trying to let the beast out, and we have prevented that. We've captured some, what I guess we can only call as a bunch of stoned acolytes who were smoking something, and we are about to interrogate them to see what's up in this mine. And with that, I will turn it over to Dennis.
All right. So you have 3 or 4 of them.
I believe we have
That are-
3.
4.
Three tied up.
I thought it was 3 tied up and 1 loose.
That's what I have.
Yep.
So yes, okay. 3 cultists tied up, 1 cultist out in the open. Ember is watching the door, I think.
Yes, I'm keeping watch for the beast.
The beast.
If I remember correctly, Regali had gone into the next room with the beds in it to snoop around.
Yes.
Okay. And I gave you a list of what you found, right? Or did I not?
I don't think so. I can't find it written down. Maybe we
Did
decided
Orion
to do
write it
that
down?
next time.
Hang on. Let me check my notes. I think you mentioned 20 platinum pieces, 15 gold pieces, a gold necklace with a holy symbol of Baal, I believe. Does that sound accurate?
Yep, you got that off of the guards. And what you got out of this room was the ritual candles.
Ritual candles.
Mm-hmm. And a bunch more holy symbols.
Okay.
And they were dirt poor. So have as many blankets as you want, I guess.
I mean, Regali could start cutting them up and turning them into scarves, but I think she'll pass this time.
I suspect they spent all their money on something to
Holy
smoke.
symbols? Or, yeah, probably.
Good.
Okay. Well, let's get to interrogating the 3 are tied up. So I kind of lean towards Frederick. Frederick, Regali, and Ember. I said, just follow me on this one.
All right.
And I'm gonna grab the one who's not tied up by the scruff of the neck, and making sure that the other 3 can see and hear. I'm gonna tell him, you are gonna tell me everything that we want to hear.
No, my good Mangusta!
Regali, come with me. And then we're going to go back down the hallway to where that pool of ooze is.
No, Mangusta!
And when we get
Regali comes,
when we get
but
to
she's
the,
holding the black cat because it was too eager about that.
And when we get to the end of the hallway, I'm going to smack the crap out of this acolyte till he's out cold. Wait a few minutes, and then we'll go back into the room.
What? You took him out to smack him around, but you didn't want anyone else to see you doing that?
Correct. So smack him till he's out cold. We'll hog tie him, and we'll go back into the room.
We're
Isn't that-
leaving him out there?
Isn't that just hog time with extra steps?
Are we leaving him out there, or are we bringing him back in?
Nope, we're going to leave him out there. He's hog-tied and
Okay.
out cold.
Got it.
And now I'm going to look at the other three and say, well,
Oh.
he didn't want to talk, so we threw him into the pool of ooze. Who's next?
I'm going to look at you like you're a little crazy and be like, Orion, was that really necessary? I mean, all the screaming, that was intense.
And can I do a perception check to see which one of the three looks the scaredest?
Fortunately, none of them looked scared. As a matter of fact, they're all kind of looking at each other, murmuring in a language I believe you don't understand.
Do I still have comprehend languages going?
Do you? How
I
long
thought
did
it was good
last?
for an hour. Let me
Okay.
double check. Yep, 1 hour.
A useful spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is what Regali picks up as they start chittering amongst themselves. And Regali gets bits and pieces. Should I just go ahead and tell everybody, Regali?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Do you really think they did that? I don't know. Do you see a very large, angry, six-armed creature coming at you? No, I don't. Well, then I don't think it's true. What else could it be? I mean, we talked about sacrificing human lives, but I mean, wouldn't it just grab him and pull him in or something? Yeah, I guess. I don't know what to make of it. I think he's lying. I think he's lying as well.
I'm going to look at Orion and be like, that was just awful. Are you sure we should feed it more? The way that one was screaming.
It looks like it could eat a little more. So
It just sucked him under, and that was awful.
if this one, and I point to the one on the right, doesn't talk, then we'll feed that one to that thing. And I point to the one on the left.
And the one on the left goes, should I do it? Yeah, do it. Okay. All right, see you on the other side. Okay. And he goes like this.
Okay. Grab him, pick him up, go down the hallway.
And in that language that Regali can understand, they're cheering him on, literally. You go, bro. Woo!
And when we get to the end of the hallway, I call for Frederick.
And I'll go on out there.
And
I'm going to tell Frederick that they're all cheering for this guy right now, and I don't think this is working. As he's
And-
passing out.
So, Regali, are you going to kind of give us the lowdown on what they're saying?
Yes.
Okay. So I grabbed the one that we have by the neck, and I said, "Listen, you can talk, or this man will send you to the Raven Queen, and not where you want to go."
Not really sure I believe. So send
He's
me where
already
you
met the
want.
Raven Queen, so...
I'll I'll end up in Ball's arms anyway, so fighting in his army and I'll be back for you.
Beep, beep.
Throw me in. I'm ready to meet the aspect.
Nope, we're not throwing you in. We're sending you to the Raven Queen instead.
Tell me about the aspect.
What about it?
What is it?
We don't know. We haven't actually, we know it's in there. We know how to get them out. We just haven't figured out how.
How do you get them out?
Well, we were going to kill all, you guys, but whatever. Gets the job done.
Who else is down here? I mean, there's got to be somebody more important than you.
What? What do you mean?
Well,
We are all important in Ball's eyes.
well, is there anybody else down here?
As a matter of fact, around at the end of the harvest season, when all the kids get dressed up, and that's usually when we all jump into a big sack, ball sack, and we all hop around as one big giant ball sack. I don't know why that came to me. So yeah, it was going to happen sooner or later, so you can throw me in now.
Well, I don't want to necessarily throw you to who you want to go to. This guy here, and I point to Frederick, would love nothing more to send you to the Raven Queen. And once she has you, she's not going to let you go to Ball, because we know that Ball and his buddies are concocting a plan to replace the Raven Queen. So do you really think that she's going to willingly give you...
Replace the Raven Queen? Oh, no. We're going to flat out usurp her. And then she's going to feel pain. There will be much pain for her and everyone who follows her.
Speaking of pain, I'm going to nudge Frederick and point to his sword, because it's a really cool sword.
Yeah.
Well, Frederick, I don't think that they have very good intentions for your lady. What do you want to do with this guy?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do to this guy.
Yes.
Now, you want to die because you think that you're going to be praised as some kind of martyr to your god.
Yep. I'll spend some time in the sack, and then Ball will release me, and I can do whatever it is he needs me to do.
All right. Well, unfortunately for you, as a follower of the Raven Queen, I'm able to pray to her and let her know who's coming first, and get a nice little welcome party made for you.
That's fine. Do what you got to do. Ball will prevail.
It's nice that you think that.
Well, before we send you off to the Raven Queen, who else is down here?
You guys keep talking, but I don't see it happening.
I'll run him through.
For real?
Yep.
Just straight up murder?
Oh, yeah.
Really? No redeeming quality whatsoever?
No, he's a follower
The thing
of,
trying to kill his
an
god?
enemy. No. This is judgment.
All right. Murder it is.
I got an idea, Frederick.
Yeah.
Can you mark him with something that resembling the Raven Queen?
I could try.
Okay, let's do that. And tear open his shirt and let's put something on his chest that that would resemble the Raven Queen.
The one he just killed?
Yep.
Okay.
Would I be able to use the sword if I do the command word that sheathes it in ice to
Yes.
like with like frostbite burn like the using like the sword to kind of get the shapes right to burn like a bird shape into his chest?
You mean from what's written on the blade?
Ooh, yeah, that would work too.
'Cause-
I was saying just like using the super cool blade to, with frostbite in the outline of a bird.
Could he reform it? You know how you can have a seal and you push it into wax? Would he be able to reform his weapon into some type of seal that could cold burn the Raven seal, the Raven Queen on him?
Or could he just Zorro a picture of a raven?
Ha
Ah.
Let's do a big R. Ha
At this level, I'm going to say no. The best you could do is put down like a frisket of the Raven Queen, hit the ray of frost, and then it will freeze all the skin except for where the raven isn't. And then when you lift it up, you got negative line space.
Okay, just a minute. Let me sit down and cut out a.
All right.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah,
Sure, that sounds good. Yeah, let's do that.
we'll take some
Does-
time to do that.
Does Frederick not have a holy symbol of the Raven Queen you can use?
You don't
Well,
want to use something made of metal for this because it'll just get that cold too.
his holy symbol is around his neck, I believe.
If it blocks the frost, then
These are not very good scissors.
So once we've done that, Frederick, I know you've got that raven on around your neck. Keep that on the outside. Let's drag this bastard back in and
Pull it
dump
out.
him in front of his two buddies and say, well, he's not going to ball. He's going to the Raven Queen. I mean, these guys seem pretty much like zealots, so this might not work, but let's squeeze them to see if we can get as much info as we can out of them. So that's our plan.
Okay, what information are you looking for? Because they are extremely tight-lipped and they don't care if they die. As a matter of fact, dying for them would be serving their purpose.
I'm looking for info as to who's down here, how many people, like what is it that we're up against.
No, they won't do that.
Will they talk about the beast?
You said the one on the left.
Yeah, the one
Your
on the
left? Your left? So
Yeah.
cultist 5, 3, and 4. One on the left would be 4. Okay. And you killed the one that you didn't beat. And the one that you did beat is up against the wall out in the elevator room, right?
Yes, hog tied up.
Okay. Gruesome. But okay.
I don't know. I don't think these zealots are going to give us any info.
We promised to clear out the cult down here.
We did.
This is our job, and
We did. So, Frederick. Well, go ahead, Ember. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I don't really approve of murdering them, especially with that being what they want. But, I could,
we don't have the
like-
resources to keep them.
I know.
Well, I've got something that might change your mind. When the priest that's still with you hears that conversation, he just kind of scoffs in his language, and you said, yeah, we were sent here to clear out the whole cult. He just kind of scoffed and laughed and said, yeah, which one?
Who else is down here?
Are we clearing out the wrong cult? I'm going to ask him. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
He-
Is this the wrong cult?
He wants to invite you to some time in the sack. So that
No,
you
no,
can-
no, but is this
So-
the wrong cult? Should we leave this one alone?
So he says
Which
that
one do
you,
you think we should be at?
you can get to know Ball better.
Okay.
That's the name of their god. Come on.
All right.
Anyways, I was gonna say that like Frederick, I could heat up your holy symbol with fire, and then you can use it to brand them, and maybe convince them that with that symbol on them, they will go to the Raven Queen.
I like that.
Brand them and then send them up the elevator. Because if we're not,
I
gonna
feel
kill
like
them,
that's going to invite trouble down here.
Or you keep them tied up and then let them starve to death, but then that's
Well,
just a
I feel like
roundabout way of
you-
killing
I
them,
was just
right?
think they might be more talkative if like you convince them that they will go to the Raven Queen when they die, because they are marked.
Or regardless, when everybody dies, they have to go through her first.
Yeah.
They don't seem.
It didn't
believe
seem to
that.
bother the one in the hall.
I know, that's really frustrating. I gotta
It
tell
is.
you. I gotta tell you, their smug attitude is really ticking me off.
All right. Oh, screw this. And I'm just going to reach down. I'm going to grab one, the one who said which one. I'm going to grab him by the head.
he's-
And
When you grab him, he says, oh, yeah, get it out. Get it out. Yeah.
I'm going to look at Frederick and say, this one goes to the Raven Queen. We'll mark him first, and then we'll send her. And then I'll send her.
All right. So Ember, you want to heat this up?
Yeah. I'll use fire to heat it up.
And once the branding is done,
Oh, instead of screaming, he's laughing maniacally.
and I'll twist his head. And we'll rinse and repeat for the others.
Oh,
Because
really?
I don't want them coming up, even the one who's hogtied. Because I don't want them breaking loose and coming up behind us.
Okay, so
I
it was...
don't feel good about being a murder hobo, but these guys are just evil.
Well, if
Because-
we hadn't used subdual damage in the first place and had just killed them in combat, would you feel better?
Nope. Yeah, I would.
Well,
So,
yeah. Then when I had a chance to talk.
yep.
So doesn't that make this a little bit arbitrary?
Yeah.
All right. So, assuming that we send them all off to the Raven Queen without being interrupted, where do you guys want to go?
Well,
I'm going to watch the black cat. What's the black cat doing?
Wants to go back in that guard's room.
Okay. I will follow him back in there.
Okay, and he poops in a shoe. And then puts his paw on the lace and tries to cover it up. But he ends up moving the shoe out of the way. But that seems
That
to
works too?
that satisfies him, so.
Well done, Mr. Cooper.
What's the other cats up to?
The calico cat just checking things out, sniffing things, wondering where the next meal's coming from. The white cat refuses to leave the shoulders of Regali.
all right.
Okay.
Ember happily feeds the calico cat.
Should we continue west along that? Because it's really the only option. We can go west, and because that's where they were all headed to try to release
You
the
mean
beast.
East.
Or,
Yep.
I'm sorry. Yes, east.
East.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Going
Is
that
there still a bunch of vines tangling things?
I think that only lasts for a minute, so no.
So no.
Yeah, that only lasts a minute.
What's the lighting down here? Do we
Well,
need to-
Ild seems to be throwing a lot of light.
Ooh.
Did you want to stop that?
Well, I think we should keep
Ember?
Ild around.
All right. What you doing with the bodies?
Let's just stuff them in the room where they were getting high.
Ooh. All right.
Oh yeah, there we are.
There's also our body count.
Yep.
East we go.
So there, all the way to the north, is a dire boar. And he is chained to the wall currently. But you can tell that they actually feed him people. There's bones that he's currently gnawing on. So anything that goes in here only stays in here as poop.
Ugh.
Ooh.
As Ember looks down, realizes that this thing hasn't seen them yet. But by the by the big name plaque underneath his chin, it says Beast.
Kind of figured that was the beast.
Interesting that they specifically chose to name it Beast, though. Could we put it out of its misery?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's much hope for getting it not to want to kill everyone it sees.
Yeah, and we don't want other people here to come and release it after us again as we go further in.
So we just gonna take pot shots at it from afar because it's chained up, right?
Currently,
Because I would rather not get close to it if we don't have to.
I'll shoot it with my bow.
Well, now Amber,
mean-
is there any chance you'd be able to convince it to?
Yeah, I could try talking to it.
I mean,
I don't
Since we got
have magic to charm it right now because I didn't expect to find animals in the mine.
right?
But
It seems like its primary diet is people.
Well, there's some extra people out in that other room.
What if?
I'm just
oh,
one.
it
I don't
is
see it
chained
having
right
a
now, so
life.
it wouldn't hurt for me to go up and try talking to it.
all right. Go see how it reacts, and if it continues to be hostile, I guess we could always throw a couple corpses in there and feed it.
We're
till
not
it's-
gonna feed it.
But then it'd be belly full and not really wanting to fight.
I don't think that's the case with dire boars.
All right, we're definitely not gonna feed it people.
Okay.
I'll
okay.
talk
Ryan,
to
when
it.
your belly's full, do you not want to fight? I'm wondering where this logic's coming from.
All right. Coming from a person who doesn't interact with animals that much, so I will leave it to the druid to go talk to this thing.
how far are you going to get, Ember?
I'm not gonna get within reach of the chains.
There's a definite path marked, and there's like this. This is as far as he can get. Definitely easy to tell.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go to like the edge of that and I'll talk to it calmly.
Okay. Roll for initiative.
Great.
Do we all get to roll too?
I got no.
Only if you want to come to Ember's rescue.
Well, let's see if she needs rescue first.
Yeah.
And then
18.
How sturdy do the chains look? I probably should have asked that before.
All right. So the beast snaps his chain, comes right off his collar, almost like it was supposed to. And he is snorting up a wild frenzy, almost as if he was enraged.
Can I tell what has made this creature enraged?
Just the fact that you're here.
Okay.
How dare you exist in my presence?
Orion rolled an 8 for his initiative, so I'll be there eventually. I'll be there eventually, Ember.
I only got 11. I'm just curious how they plan to release this beast when it wasn't even securely chained in the first place.
they don't seem to have a problem
Well,
dying,
if they went in its presence and it released itself, then it would kill them and they'd get to go off to ball on
Okay.
its way to kill you.
Golly, what'd you roll?
18.
Ember,
11.
Frederick,
19.
Orion.
8.
All right. The beast.
I feel like I got Orion's die by accident.
The beast, in his utter and sheer blinding rage, kind of has his legs kicked out from underneath him as he tries to run. He is currently down, but he's going to get up. And Frederick, what would you like to do?
All right.
20-foot corridor,
Right.
20 feet high. The beast is making a horrible amount of noise. As far as you know, everyone to the west of you is dead. So there shouldn't be anybody sneaking up on you.
And you said
However, there is another corridor that you should be worried about.
right.
And these two big doors are currently swung open. Upside down McDonald's. And then there's this corridor here that goes 10, 20, 30. And I believe that's all you can see, right?
Okay.
I think so. How
You
far is
said-
it from like where I am and the boar is to those double doors that are open now?
Here,
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 will get you to the threshold. 30 will get you past them.
I have a really crazy idea.
Okay.
Well, what I'll
A
do
very
is-
crazy idea.
Frederick,
I'm going to say get out of the way. Is my reaction, if possible.
do I see anything like what do I see so I can see into that room with the door swung open?
mhm.
Just kind of can I get a general layout of it just from
Yes.
what I can see?
It's got a sand floor. And then there's like padded flooring around that for about 5 feet worth of a border. And then the middle of it is like a big sandbox.
Hmm.
Your Regali's cats are all headed there.
All right. What I'll do is I'll run from where I'm at to the other side of this hallway, just in front of those doors, and I'll launch a Eldritch Blast down at the boar.
Okay. 10, 20, 30. You can see some kind of outline in the middle of the sandbox. There seems to be a very large, motionless, six-armed thing.
Hopefully it's just a statue. All right.
In the room that the beast is in, or in the other?
The room to the east.
Okay.
Yeah, through the double doors. All right, that's a 23 to hit
Okay.
on the boar, and total of 4 damage.
Okay. Regali, your turn.
I'm going to shoot it with my short bow. 17.
And damage.
Guys, I think this is the first time I've ever hit anything with this bow.
I'm not certain, but I think so. Does proficiency go to damage or not?
No.
Okay, 4 piercing damage.
Your dexterity does go to damage, though.
Your dex mod.
What
does, yes.
dexterity?
Oh, okay. Never mind. Your 0 dexterity gets added to your damage.
Regali's
So-
helping, guys.
Did you say 4 total?
Yes.
Okay. Never underestimate the power of taking a hit point.
And then I'll just move after Frederick. Are we supposed to see the paper or the computer screen right now?
It doesn't matter. They both are the same.
Can we have the computer screen up? Because that way I can see where my.
I'd like to
teammates
see
are.
where I am.
Oh yeah, I can only see the paper.
Well, because I don't have my other monitor, there's things you shouldn't see on there. You want to know where you are. Here's Ember, Frederick,
Yeah, because again, I want to do something very crazy tactical.
Regali.
Probably won't work, but if it does, it'll be awesome.
I like the idea. Whatever it is. I haven't even heard it. I love it. Do it.
And I believe Orion's turn.
Okay. I can't see on the tactical cam where we are, but what? Okay, there we go. Ember, Frederick, Regali.
Would have been better if I could have gone first and not last.
Okay.
Wait, didn't I roll higher than Orion?
Yes,
Yes,
you did.
Okay.
So you're up, Ember, not me.
Okay.
Wait, didn't Ember already go?
No, I never.
No.
No.
So then it is Ember's turn, yep.
Okay. So I want to tell the beast, and keep in mind it can understand me, to come with me. We're going to get it some food and revenge.
It's already enraged.
Kind of thought it might be. Again, this probably won't work, but I got to try it. So I want to go up to the beast because you said it's fallen prone.
Yes, but it's rapidly getting back to its feet.
Okay, I want to go up to it with both myself and Ild, and then I want to have Ild teleport us to the other room past the double doors.
Hmm.
The boar has to be willing to come with me, which is why I talked to it. If it doesn't,
But even if
it'll
it
take
doesn't
damage.
come with you,
Then I'll teleport away and it'll take damage. If it does come with me, then the enraged boar is in the next room.
I like it.
Ooh.
Do you have to know the dimensions of the room to teleport, though?
Well, I was
I have to
thinking,
know roughly where it is.
what is the name of this spell?
It's just a feature of the fire spirit.
It's
That
dinner
you can
time. Dinner time.
Yeah, it's dinner time.
that
I didn't say dinner time because I didn't want
didn't
or
want
need
us to
everyone
come.
to come.
All to run up to you.
It's called fiery teleportation. The spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet teleport up to 30 feet to an occupied space you can see. So I guess it would have to be
Up the hill a little bit.
like at the entrance of the double doors.
Yeah,
and then
that
each
seems
creature
like
within
might
10
be
feet of the space I left must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take a bunch of fire damage.
I don't know if you can see that, though.
You can at least see just up by the, like behind where Frederick is.
Yeah, I can at least go
So-
behind where
yeah.
Frederick is, like to the middle.
So you can land on top of Regali?
Yes.
I did say get out of the way, and none of you did.
What?
It was a very unclear instruction, considering
did.
you were between us and the
I got out
beast.
of a way.
I didn't want Dennis to give us crap about saying too much.
Dennis doesn't know what to do right now.
We haven't reached that group telepathy point of friendship yet.
We'll get there eventually.
We survive.
We'll just have to get the spell telepathy, and then we can do it.
Yeah. Exactly. That's only like an 8th level spell.
It's all right. We got this. This will be fine.
Well, if the boar is willing to come with me, then I will try to direct it to the east corridor. If it doesn't, then that's
Takes
fine.
fire-
At least
it takes some damage.
I'm taking some, or it's taking some damage, and I'm getting away from it.
Who will Regali when it lands on her?
Oh, it's not
Oh.
going to be willing.
Orion's gonna step
You'll
in
be
front.
fine.
Ooh, then it'll land on Orion, and Orion will pulverize it to bits.
Perfect.
Like I said, this probably wasn't going to work, but it'd be cool if it did, so I have to try it.
Yeah, valid. The authentic D&D experience. This probably won't
Exactly.
work, but it would be cool, so...
what's his DC not to take fire damage?
It's 14. It would have to make a dexterity save.
Okay, he rolled a 13.
Okay, so it takes...
Fiery
26 plus
teleportation. The spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. Every creature within 10 feet of the space that the spirit left must succeed on a dexterity saving throw against your DC save or take 1d6 plus 2 fire damage.
So it wasn't willing to come with me.
No, it was not. It wants to stomp all intruders. That's what it wants.
I was gonna move it closer to find whatever. Never let us have any fun. 7 fire damage on it.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to come with if I were it either.
Yeah.
do not climb in spells with strangers. It's like
So
Rule
Ild is right
101
next to it.
for kindergarten.
No, Ild came with me.
But yeah, when you're leaving though, that Ild was right next to it.
Yeah, we both got right next to it, and then we both teleported away.
Oh, you did teleport away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 30 feet where?
As far as I could see towards the double doors. So
10, 20, 30. That would put you right at the crescendo of it.
yeah, exactly.
With Ild, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe Ild has to teleport.
Yeah. It's kind of the point.
Orion,
Yes,
you
I'm up.
Oh.
And am I within 30 feet of this nasty beastie?
let me give you the big share.
Oh, drum roll.
I really wanted to send an enraged boar down that hallway.
Can you move the screen north a little bit? Because I can't see where
The
I am.
irony is,
You
if
mean
you'd
south.
chosen the
Perfect.
way, it couldn't have moved around.
What was that?
5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
If we got it running down the little hallway, it couldn't turn around to come back to us.
So this thing is currently prone, correct?
It's, yes, but it's going to spend half of its movement getting up.
Right, but so it's my turn. By the time I get to it, it's still prone, so I'll be able to get advantage on my attacks.
Correct.
Perfect. I will move my full 30 feet to get to it, and I am going to bring my large size 13 boots onto its skull. The first boot stomp comes in at a 16 to hit. The second boot stomp comes in at a 21 to hit.
Both damage.
Perfect. First boot stomp is 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and the second one is 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. He seems all the more enraged,
Oh, great.
and his entire ire is now on Orion. So he stands up, and this thing is huge. It barely fits down this, let's see if it's 10 or 20. Yeah, it's 10-foot corridor.
Barely fits down the 10-foot corridor.
Barely.
Okay. I can work with that.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Ouch.
Let's see, +5, so that's a 24 to hit. 2d6 plus 3 slashing damage from the tusks.
Oof.
Does the shield thing do anything? The thing that's on my back?
Oh, is it still there?
As far as I know, yes.
You're the only one who knows how long that's going to last, Dennis. The rest of us know nothing about it.
I forget if at the end of the last session if he
It was
pulled out the puck to
It was
dispel
still up.
I could have swore the last thing we did was he tried pulling out one of the pucks.
No, we talked about it, but we didn't actually do it. I think we talked about it after we turned off the game.
Oh, okay.
$12 points, Orion.
12 points? Okay.
The problem is that, like, we don't know necessarily that it's causing him to act strangely. Like, we know, but our characters don't.
You want to stand in this boar's rib cage and just start punching ribs. That's your main goal right now, Orion.
You got it.
Meanwhile, Frederick,
So Got the long sword out. Bonus action, I'm going to cast Branding Smite into it, and it starts glowing. Then I'm going to run up and take a swing at the boar. Hopefully I'll hit it. That is a 21 altogether.
Damage?
All right. So that's going to be, with the smite, 3d6 in total. Oh, wait, no. It's 2d6 and then a d8. 17 damage.
Oh.
Nice.
See, that's what those acolytes were missing out on. This is the power of the Raven Queen in this sword.
For golly,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I'd like to shoot the boar again, but since my friends are standing in the way, giving
Actually,
it...
hitting the boar in the head, because it's that much taller than everyone else, he's only under 1/4 cover. Or
Oh,
are they doing it by thirds now? So his armor class is only +1 for you.
awesome. 17 again.
Damage?
Ooh, this time it's 5.
See, you're getting the hang of using that bow.
I know, right, guys? And then she's gonna take some steps back, so she's standing in the mouth of the 5-foot corridor, just in case.
Ember.
Sad face. They're both running in.
Hold on a second. Now, there's something I need to explain to you. You have an audience.
mm,
The room lit up with ever-burning torches. There is somebody at the far end, and he's up on the balcony with 3 others. This is really hard without a mouse. Dudes.
I've got a mouse in the drawer.
Yeah, I don't have any more slots though.
Oh.
Squeak, squeak.
Well, can we push pause for 1 second? Because I know Hobie's got to go say goodnight and I've got to make a quick call.
That sounds like a call for end of Act 1.